Bobby Williamson has been appointed manager of Kilmarnock until the end of the season. The news came after a board meeting this afternoon. The club chairman, Ronnie Hamilton, expressed his appreciation to Airdrie, who had allowed the Ayrshire club to approach their manager Alex MacDonald about the job. Colin McKinnon reports.
The Kilmarnock board met at lunchtime this afternoon to discuss the managerial vacancy. Bobby Williamson has been acting as caretaker manager since Alex Totten's sacking 3 weeks ago. Yesterday, the Airdrie manager, Alex MacDonald, came into the reckoning for the job when he was approached by the Kilmarnock chairman, Ronnie Hamilton, about a move to Rugby Park. His experience and relative success at Hearts and Airdrie made him a prime candidate. But the board chose to give Williamson the post, at least until the end of the season. They were obviously impressed by his performance so far, including Sunday's 3-0 win over Aberdeen. In a statement, club chairman Ronnie Hamilton said he has the full backing of the board, the playing staff and loyal Kilmarnock supporters, who are sure he will do well for the club in the months ahead. Mr Hamilton added, "We would also like to record our appreciation to the board of Airdrie Football Club, who allowed us to approach their manager Alex MacDonald. We had a friendly discussion with him and were deeply impressed by his qualities." The Williamson appointment should prove popular, judging by interviews with fans earlier today.
Bobby Williamson's still been doing well, even though he doesn't have a lot of experience.
Well, I think Bobby Williamson should get a chance at the job because he's done very well since he's come in here.
I suppose Mr MacDonald would be a good man as well, but prefer Bobby. He's been here for a few years and probably is well in with the lads and that, so I'd take him for the job.
Williamson's played for the club. MacDonald's really nothing to the club, doesn't mean anything.
I'm a Kilmarnock fan and I think Bobby's done well up to now. And I think Alex had his go at Hearts at the top level.
Bobby Williamson's first test as full-time manager comes with a visit of league leaders Rangers on Boxing Day.
The frosty weather has...
And Bobby Williamson stays in the hot seat at Kilmarnock.
Well, Kilmarnock have this evening appointed Bobby Williamson as their new manager. After a lengthy board meeting, the Rugby Park side decided not to give the job to his rival, Alex MacDonald. The Airdrie boss is staying put. His chairman, PEAT, is delighted at that news. So Williamson is the man, or at least until the end of the season. Now, a few minutes ago, he joined me for this exclusive interview. 35-year-old Williamson must have had the longest wait of his life today. The Kilmarnock board meeting lasted for most of the afternoon, but it was worth all the nail-biting.
It was definitely worth it. It was like an expectant father there walking about Kilmarnock today, but it's all came out good in the end.
Now, how important do you think your recent results were in getting you the job?
Oh, that definitely clinched it, really. The results were very important, but the backing of the supporters on Saturday was fantastic, and I think that swayed a few heads in the boardroom.
In his 4 games in charge since the sacking of Alex Totten, Williamson has won 2 and lost 2. That's a good start by Kilmarnock standards. His most impressive match was on Saturday, a 3-0 thrashing of Aberdeen. The Dons knocked off the second top place in the table. Williamson thankful that he gave 19-year-old Alex Burke his first start. The youngster netted twice.
Well, Alec, he done very well. The results obviously carried it. I mean, if we'd have got beat in the last couple of games, obviously we wouldn't have got the job, but we get great, fantastic results against Hearts and against Aberdeen, so I think I really clinched it.
Williamson made his name as a striker with Jock Wallace's Rangers in the 1980s. He'll really make a name for himself now if he can keep Kilmarnock in the Premier Division come May, and he might even keep himself in a job for longer.
I think it would go a long way for me getting the job on a long-term basis, but I just want to stay in this league.
But for now, he's the Killie manager until the end of the season with the full backing of the board. His first match as boss for real is on Boxing Day against Hibs.